So how did Moby make this classic tune? This video is sponsored by GPU Audio. Go to gpu.audio/GuyuBeats for your free VST plugins. More about that in a moment. So the track opens with this classic sample, but where is it from? It's from the film Exodus, and this is what it sounds like. All we have to do is reverse it, and we get this. But this came after the track was started. How do I know that? It's because Moby actually said in this video that he started this tune on an acoustic guitar, going from A to E minor. But the track itself is actually in B flat. So evidently, rather than pitching the sample down, he pitched the rest of the music up to fit the sample. So the next thing that comes in are some drums. Nice simple pattern. Just got this kick going on. A couple of snares layered up to get kind of a similar sound, and just a very simple hat, 8th note, 808 hat. The next thing to come in are some breaks. So this is something that isn't online, but I'm pretty sure that the break is this classic hip hop break, Black Grass by Bad Bascom, which sounds like this. But if you listen to the original Moby record, there's like a bit of a vocal. It's buried in the mix, but there's a little bit, bit. So what I did is I actually looked elsewhere in the track and I found a bit with a bit of a vocal, and I kind of chopped it and then I re-sampled it. I also added a few more drum loops which I thought sounded kind of good. Just a shaker and this loop. The beats do change, the kick gets a bit more busy. And I've actually got the groove from Bad Bascom to try and make this fit in. And then we just drop in with a nice, simple sine wave bass. So I didn't reach for my classic repro patch this time. I actually used an Ableton basic sub-sine patch. But I did distort it because it's just very subby. Without the distortion, it's kind of hard to hear. Like even I've got a sub, that's kind of hard to hear. So this distortion just adds harmonics and just makes it audible in the mix. And then I just rolled off a bit of the low end because it was too much. So then we get this really nice piano. So really nice bit of piano melody. You can tell that it hasn't been quantized. It's kind of off the grid. Just got a nice piano, rolled off some low end, and I gave it plenty of reverb. And then at the same time, we have the strings coming in. I love the strings on this record. So we've just got some chords kind of backing up the main melody. So then we have the vocal. So I did sing this. You have to excuse my bad singing. But what I did was I just sung the main melody like this. In my dreams I'm dying all the time. I've actually pitched it down, that's why it sounds slightly weird. And it's also got a ton of reverb on it. The main effect in the original, we've kind of got two things. We've got his voice, then we've got like a dreamy ethereal voice, and the melody's slightly different. I'm fairly sure he used a vocoder for this, but I couldn't get a vocoder to sound similar. So I ended up using this spectral resonator that comes with Ableton, but I had to feed it some MIDI to get the pitches I wanted. But I haven't got that playing at all, but I've got that triggering this. In my dreams I'm dying all the time. And then they're just played together. In my dreams I'm dying all the time. Another big feature of this track is the call and response structure. What I mean by that is we have a bit of vocal call. So this tune is in Mixolydian. So what does that mean? It means that the fifth is flattened. So this is Mixolydian. The major scale would be this. Instead of G sharp, we have a G natural. So let's take our G naturals and make them G sharps. And this is basically puts it in the major scale. And let's listen to what it sounds like. Oh, it sounds so wrong, doesn't it? GPU Audio have just released their free modulation bundle featuring a chorus, a phaser and a flanger, all powered by your computer's GPU. The modulation bundle is the first installment in their beta suite of audio plugins which will roll out over the coming weeks and months. Each bundle utilises the vast processing capabilities of your computer's graphics card, paving the way for ultra-low latency, vast scalability and live machine learning. They've forged official partnerships with AMD and Nvidia for Windows systems, and yes, Mac users, they're working closely with Apple right now to support macOS soon. An SDK for third-party developers is on the way, allowing for the creation of the next generation of audio effects, systems and technologies. Get the free modulation bundle now by heading over to gpu.audio/GuyuBeats. So then we go into the middle eight. So this kind of a section which a lot of songs don't even have, but it's just like a little break. He didn't use the main sample in this. He's going kind of off-piste. So we've got this basic chord progression. So basically he's just going up 2 semitones. He's going to this G sharp. Remember I was saying that's in the major scale, that's not in this Mixolydian scale. So he's either going to the major scale or he's going to a different scale. But then he just modulates down to the G, but instead of going down, he goes up an octave. And we've got some really nice strings. Let's listen to the whole section. So this is the same as in the bass. The chord just goes down 1 semitone, which is really nice, and that brings us nicely back into the original key. There's some other vocals which I couldn't find. So in this section, there's a nice female vocal going something like that. And there's also this day. Yeah, so after this really nice middle 8 section, gives us a nice breather, changes it up, we go back into another verse with just the same, just slightly different lyrics. In my dreams, I'm jealous all the time. When I wake up, going out of my mind. Going out of my mind. So really nice bit. Drop out everything for the last bar, and then we go into this really nice kind of pre-ending sequence where all we have is the initial melody and these strings just doing something very simple. They're just doing the main 2 chords of the track essentially. in this bit. Really love this bit. It's such a nice climax. So we've got this really nice lead. It's sounding a bit quiet to me in the mix. Kind of a choir-y kind of patch. Again, we've got this G natural, highlighting the Mixolydian feel. We also have really nice strings. Something like that. And we just have the same melody from before on the piano. And we also have, reinforcing the piano, just some nice piano chords of the main chords. So let's have a listen to that. And just a really nice outro again with the main melody of the piano. We do have other vocals that I don't have access to, and the main sample. So if you'd like help with your music, I do offer one-to-one coaching, so get in touch if you're interested in that. Thanks very much to all my patrons. Please consider joining my Patreon to support the channel. And if you join in the middle tier or above, you'll get the samples from all these type of videos I make. I'm also making these samples available separately if you don't want to sign up to a monthly thing. See the link in the description for that. Thanks so much to GPU Audio for sponsoring this video. I'm really excited with what they're about to bring to the table in terms of technology. Go to gpu.audio/GuyWhoBeats for your free VST plugin set. And also it's a great way of just keeping in the loop because there are really exciting developments coming and I really wouldn't want to miss out. Thanks so much for watching as ever. Take care and I'll see you in the next one.